Okay, now we're...
All right, so this is typical when a sash is tilted and it comes out of the shoe. When you see the notch facing up, that's the emergency brake. Now, when I put this in there, I got to hold down. When I turn, this thing will come up and it'll take your fingers off. See how it's trying to come up?
Yeah.
Then you bring it back and the emergency brake goes on. We're making that one basically the same height. Now we got to do this one. It'll be the same thing. And all I'm doing is I'm using the sides. I'm using these stops as a guide.
So they're vertical before you put
up is the emergency brake. Now that means the window's dead level at this time.
Okay.
So outside of that, it's almost impossible when they're lower to get them out like that. Then you just take the sash. A little tight over here, but you're dropping it down. See the pins up and down. See the pin's gonna be straight up and down.
Okay, so the window has to be horizontal for those pins to be straight up and down.
Never go back in. So
yeah, that's why I couldn't get it.
So then when you close it, you go up and you hold on to it. See, one's still there. I didn't get in it. See it? Now, if I push that window down, I'm going to push it into the frame.
Right.
So what I got to do is I got to bring it back down, let it set on it, push it back in, and now it's just gone. You see how fast I closed it? Now we go up, and they're gone.
Okay.
So basically what happens is what's real particular is these are clean. Once you get to here, you got to hang onto the window and push outward. See how it's moving? See this? Push so there's no emergency brake till you get it to here. That's when they stop. And I'm standing to the side. You should never be to the side doing this. You should always be in front of them. You let that one lay down. This one comes up about that far above it. Same thing. See how it's moving?
Yeah, yeah.
So you got to control the sash, let it lay down on it.
Yeah.
And what you got is you got this rail touching the glass. These aren't touching in the back. You don't ever want them to touch. That's how they wrench themselves out. So I'm going to try to go
say
back.
that again?
They'll pull themselves out of the shoe. So as I'm here...
Well, I'm not clear on what pulls it out of the shoe.
If you get down too low, you hit on the other sash.
Oh.
And it's going to wrench itself right out.
Okay.
So you have to
that's why you have to stay away from them. Now this was even better this time. My fingers are in here, see? So you hear the sash hitting the sash?
Yeah.
Down here. So as you clean them, you're going to want to bring them up and close them. Don't hesitate with them. Close them like a door.
Okay.
Don't be fooling around with the buttons. Then go up, hang on to it, they're gone. You're good. Same thing on the bottom one. You come up, close it like a car door, go up, they're gone. You're good. Now, anytime you have them come out of the shoe, you're not really supposed to put them back. You're supposed to call.
Oh.
Because what happens is something else goes wrong, and then next thing you got a broken sash in your hand, a broken glass.
Okay.
And I got here pretty quick because I was
I
was a mile and a half away from you.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know when you called, but I just got the call.
We just called.
Well, and then the woman called me back. But.
Yeah.
What about the that little piece of metal? Is that important?
That's just a tip on this now. He's got something else to do for you, don't he? Or were you all done?
No, we're done.
All right, I'll have to have them write down. It's just a pivot bar on the side.
Okay.
That must have got hit. Those things are made out of cast. Why are they made out of cast instead of hardened steel? Because if they didn't break off, you'd destroy the window.
Oh.
So they're like a breakaway piece.
Okay.
So you got to figure everything that's down in there. If that window's done wrong, you could actually take a whole hunk out of the window. So what they do is they'll break down. Normally, I don't have them break off like that. I have them twist a little bit.
Okay.
I was just in Morristown last night.
Okay.
We didn't do nothing to the window. The window blew in.